Hey guys, Charles here. I want to go over one of the watches from my collection. I've had it for about a year and a half, and it is the Sugess 1963 Chronograph. We'll go over some of the damage I have on the watch and how it's held up over the last year. So like I said, this is the Sugess 1963 Chronograph. Here in about 10 days I'll have had this for exactly a year and a half. As you can see, the band's held up pretty well. The case, it's got some light scratches, but overall it's held up pretty well. The crystal, no issues at all. No issues with the movement either. We'll walk you through some of the functions on this, but I wear this frequently, just as much as any other watch in my box. This band it came on, it feels nice, even though it's just genuine leather, but it is really nice. So the pushers and everything, this pusher on the top is a little hard to press, but it does work. I've not had any issues. I may open that up and do some kind of oiling there. If you guys would like to see, maybe I could open this up and check it out and inspect everything and see how the oiling looks. But all the function works still, year and a half in. I use this timing function frequently. Oh, here's my tutor wrist check. This is this on my 7 3/4 inch wrist here. The bracelet's got some wear where it buckles, but overall, man, this watch has held up really well. If you're on the fence about buying one of these, I would probably do it. I may not buy this one again because the correlation between it and the Breitling, but definitely if you could find an original design one, the movement's good for sure. And I bought this watch with my own money. I liked it. I liked the design of it when I bought it. I wanted a mechanical chronograph. This is the cheapest option to get into that. Yeah, nobody's giving me anything to review this. I just thought it would be a cool video to go over. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in this watch, but maybe they're hesitant to buy it because of the price of it. Being a mechanical chronograph and being as, quote unquote cheap as it is, it may be a little bit intimidating. But like I said, I'm a year and a half in, and the only issue I have is that top pusher is a little bit stiff. And it may have been like that when I bought it. I honestly can't remember. As you can see here, we're about to hit the minute function, or minute on the chronograph seconds function. And man, this keeps track all the way to 30, no problem. The hands line up well with the minutes on the sub dial there on the right. There you can see we jump to a minute. We'll stop it, and the flyback function, everything goes back to where they should be. This watch keeps pretty good time. It's not as good as like my tutor per se, but no issues for me. If it was, I'd go in and fix it. So after a year and a half of ownership, I haven't had any issues really, other than that pusher, and that's not that big of a deal. If you were hesitant to buy one of those, I think you're probably safe. One thing's for sure, if I have any issues out of it, they'll be common issues, and I'll make a video on how to fix it. I know a lot of people say that Chinese watches aren't oiled, but that one clearly was. Wouldn't have ran as long as it has with no issues. And if everybody's interested, I could post a video on fixing that pusher, checking the oil and seeing if there's any damage and seeing how it was lubricated from the factory. Seeing what it looks like now, a year and a half later, and regulating the watch just to make it keep a little bit better time. I know this is a little bit of a different video from what I'm normally doing. I just kind of want to expand my channel out a little bit and add some reviews in. I'm a watch nerd all the way around, not just servicing watches. I follow all the pages. I'm in all the groups. I go to events. I got a huge collection, so I've got more than what I even put on my state of the collection video. I just didn't put them in there. So stick with me. This is the first time I've made a video like this, so it should go good, and it'll get better. You know, I've really got to do something about this light. You know, it's great for working on watches, but it is not good for making videos.